The good, the bad, and the ugly. Robert E. Lee. Robert E. Lee, the enigmatic figure at the helm of the Confederate Army, remains a controversial figure to this day. While his ultimate defeat secured the Union's victory, his tactical brilliance, leadership qualities, and unwavering dedication to the Confederate cause undeniably left a lasting impact on the Southern's war effort. Today, we delve into the positive and negative influence Lee exerted on the Confederate Army and highlight his strategic prowess, his ability to inspire loyalty and resilience, and his enduring legacy as a symbol of Southern identity. A mastermind of maneuvering, Lee's tactical genius shone through in his ability to outmaneuver and outfox his Union adversaries. Campaigns like Chancellorsville and the Seven Days battles showcased his mastery of deception, flanking maneuvers, and opportunistic attacks. Despite facing numerically superior forces, Lee's strategic audacity and tactical acumen allowed him to inflict heavy losses on the Union Army and preserve his own troops. The success in the face of adversity kept Confederate spirits high and instilled a sense of confidence in their ultimate victory. Lee possessed an innate ability to inspire loyalty and dedication among his men. His calm demeanor, unwavering resolve, and genuine concern for his soldiers' well being fostered a profound sense of respect and admiration. In contrast to some of his more aloof Union counterparts, Lee readily shared the hardships of camp life and the dangers of the battlefield, earning him the affectionate nickname Uncle Reb from his troops. This deep bond between Lee and his men fueled their morale, strengthened their determination, and enabled them to endure seemingly insurmountable challenges. Beyond his tactical prowess and leadership qualities, Lee embodied the very spirit of Southern resilience. His unwavering commitment to the Confederate cause, even in the face of mounting losses, served as a powerful symbol of hope and defiance for the South. Lee's image, often romanticized as a chivalrous knight defending a lost cause, resonated deeply with Southerners, providing them with a rallying point and a source of strength during the darkest hours of the war. Despite the ultimate defeat of the Confederacy, Lee's battlefield strategies and leadership tactics continued to be studied and admired by military minds across the globe. His ability to adapt to changing circumstances, his masterful use of terrain, and his emphasis on offensive actions remain relevant to military discourse even today. Lee's legacy as a skilled commander extends beyond the Civil War, influencing generations of military leaders and solidifying his place as a prominent figure in military history. In the long shadow of the Civil War, Lee's image has evolved to represent more than just a military leader. He has become a complex figure, prompting conversations about reconciliation, regional identity, and the legacy of slavery. Examining Lee's life and motivations allows for a deeper understanding of the South's perspective during the Civil War, encouraging dialogue and reflection on the nation's tumultuous past. Robert E. Lee's role in the Civil War remains a subject of debate. His positive influence on the Confederate Army cannot be denied. His tactical brilliance, his ability to inspire unwavering loyalty, and his enduring legacy as a symbol of Southern resilience all contribute to the South's prolonged resistance and continue to shape conversations about the war's lasting impact. By acknowledging both the triumphs and the tragedies of Lee's leadership, we can gain a richer understanding of the complexities of the Civil War and its enduring legacy on the American nation. It is important to remember that historical figures are rarely one-dimensional, and even the most celebrated individuals have flaws and make mistakes. Examining both the positive and the negative aspects of Lee's leadership allows for a more complete understanding of his role in the Civil War and its lasting impact on the United States. Robert E. Lee, the revered Confederate general, remains a potent symbol of military prowess and Southern heritage. Yet, despite his undeniable tactical brilliance, a closer examination reveals that Lee's leadership also cast a long shadow, negatively impacting the Confederate Army in several crucial ways. Now let's look into the darker aspects of Lee's legacy, highlighting the negative influences he exerted on the Confederacy's war effort. Lee's aggressive battlefield tactics, while often achieving short-term victories, proved unsustainable in the long run. Campaigns like Antietam and Gettysburg, though tactically impressive, inflicted crippling casualties on the Confederate Army, depleting manpower and eroding morale. Lee's insistence on offensive action, even against superior forces, disregarded the limitations of his resource strapped army and ultimately contributed to its overall decline. Unlike his Union counterparts, Lee struggled to adapt to the evolving nature of warfare during the Civil War. His tactics, honed in the Mexican American War, often relied on traditional formations and frontal assaults, which proved increasingly ineffective against entrenched Union positions and advances in weaponry. This inflexibility limited the Confederate strategic options and left its forces vulnerable to new Union tactics. Lee's unwavering belief in the Confederate cause, while inspiring, could at times border on delusion. He consistently underestimated the Union's resources and resolve, leading to unrealistic expectations and missed opportunities. This optimism clouded his strategic judgment, as evidenced by his decision to invade Pennsylvania at Gettysburg, a gamble that ultimately backfired and proved a turning point in the war. Lee often prioritized the well-being of his elite Virginia units, such as the Army of Northern Virginia, over the broader Confederate manpower pool. This led to uneven distribution of resources and discontent among other Confederate forces, especially those from states outside of Virginia. This favoritism contributed to internal division and resentment, weakening the overall cohesion of the Confederate Army. While Lee's military prowess is undeniable, his legacy has been appropriated by the lost cause ideology, which romanticizes the Confederacy and minimizes the institution of slavery as the fundamental cause of the war. By perpetuating this myth, Lee's legacy inadvertently legitimizes the very cause that led to so much suffering and division. While Robert E. Lee's military genius remains an undeniable aspect of the Civil War, his leadership also had significant negative consequences for the Confederate Army. His over-reliance on offensive tactics, failure to adapt to changing warfare, and unwavering optimism all contributed to the Confederacy's ultimate defeat. Furthermore, his legacy has been utilized by lost cause narratives, furthering a distorted understanding of the war and its roots in slavery. Examining the complex and often contradictory aspects of Lee's leadership provides a more nuanced understanding of the Civil War and its lasting impact on the United States.
It's your history. Learn it, know it, and love it.